We on? Okay, we on. We on.
We on, baby. Shout out to everybody that's listening, man. I got something special to y'all today, man. Got my
Again.
dog with me. Got my boy Kern with me right now. One of the hottest
Yeah. That's
producers,
my.
artists in the nation.
It's the.
Kern, tell everybody about you, man, before we get into this podcast.
You know, man. Just a gander, a Michigander. We out here. Producing, living in Vegas, out in the West. Me and Mike, we go back. Me and Mike go back. That's what was that? 2003.
Man, '03, baby.
That was 2003.
Trash
2000,
can.
2003 year, we played basketball together at Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I had started at
Mm-hmm.
the O, and then I went back to the O after I got kicked out. Mr. Quavo Mr. Quavo that got me kicked out and shit. Oh ass dude.
I
But
remember that shit, man.
yeah, yeah. Police came up there looking for me. My mama had to cuss him out.
I remember all of that shit,
Yeah, my,
dog. I don't
my
know
mama
how I don't know how I made it there, bro. I ain't gonna
me,
lie to you.
me and Mike, man, we had shit going that league. We had shit going that league, and then shit turned left. But that's always been my dog since then, for real.
Always, brother. Always. And this, listen, I don't talk much about. I never talk about myself basketball wise on my podcast. I never
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like it's just not my thing. But for anybody who watch my videos in the comments that want to talk crazy about I can't hoop, listen.
I be trying to tell him, dog.
This is
Hey, my
listen.
nigga Mike had a ratchet on him, dog. Like he got a
It's
ratchet
I
on him.
don't even when niggas talk crazy to me and we listen, we on Facebook groups and shit together. When people talk crazy about shit, I just be letting them talk personally.
No,
For
fuck
those who
that.
don't
Fuck
know,
that
I be
shit,
letting
Mike.
people just talk because they be like,
You know
man, all
I don't
right.
be letting niggas talk, bro. Fuck that. I'm like, damn, what
Well,
y'all
you know
niggas
what
think
it is,
this
bro. I'm
is,
gonna tell you.
dog?
I told my wife this. She'll tell anybody this. She be like, why don't you talk to more about hooping? I be like, because half these motherfuckers didn't get good until we got into our 30s. Bro, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. And we was all in our prime and teenagers. What was you niggas at, bro? Like,
What was niggas
that's
out,
why I be
Mike?
like, man, I ain't got time for that, man.
Niggas wasn't
We
outside
grown ass
grinding,
man.
hooping at the parks or nothing. I'll be like,
Hey, tell everybody where they can find your music at, bro.
you can find my music on all streaming platforms. Kern Deuce. That's my
Turn
producer name.
dudes.
I got beat albums. I've been working with a lot of artists and everything like that. So
All right.
there's a lot of shit I done worked on that I really don't tell people I've been working on. Like a lot of shit is behind the scenes. That's the reason why I produce because it's more
Mm-hmm.
easier money and it's more behind the scenes and I ain't gotta be up front. I can just make my money and just keep rolling. You feel me? That's the
Mm-hmm.
real reason why I've been on the West Coast the whole time.
That's
Yeah.
what it is, bro. I
Yeah.
want to go to the West Coast so bad. My wife ain't having it.
Yeah. It's been 15 years for me now, just working for myself. 15 years, bro, just producing.
Man, I'm trying to be like you, man. That's why I'm back on this podcast and grind.
Hey,
I'm
the
about to do
podcast
more
gonna
things
take
with this.
off. The podcast gonna take off.
I'm
We gotta
trying,
post it on
man.
the right channel.
You know, I'm about to start doing more sharing, but I'm about to put it on every platform I'm on. So we'll see
Oh
what
yeah,
happens.
facts, facts. We just gotta as long as
Ladies
Mike
and
will welcome me back, man, I'll be a guest whenever he asks for me to.
ladies and gentlemen, we are both Michigan fans. If y'all didn't know that by the beginning of this video, my dog hit me up Saturday night. I was at the Martin Lawrence show. He hit me. He was like, "Yo, I gotta get on." So I was like, all right, it's nothing. I watched the game in peace. I didn't really have a reaction. I had thoughts, little thoughts. I didn't really have too much of a reaction to it, but I've been listening to Al Borges today, Sam Webb, Devin Gardner all day today. All right, from a fan perspective, Kern, what's your feelings on the game or how it went?
Uh, first reaction, you don't know what to expect. Only because like you hear certain things, you on the on three, the Wolverine Insider, Michigan Insider, or something like that. So you read things from there, but you really don't know what to expect because they only give you so much. So you
Mm-hmm.
have an expectation on top of that of being the most hated fan base. Uh,
Without a doubt.
yeah, and being defending champions for everybody to want to see you lose.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so our expectations, well, my expectations, because Mike is more logical than me majority of the time. I'm a Rage fan, so my expectations coming in is be dominant in all aspects of the game. My takeaways from the game: defense is dominant. The
Mhm.
defense is A1. The defense is A1. Now, offensively, we have a lot to work on. We have a lot to work on, but that comes with a whole new coaching staff. Not, I wouldn't say just coaches, the coaches in new positions. Nah,
Mhm.
we have like they're doing new positions and they're trying new things, and we have new starters. Majority of the office are new starters. And I feel like you do gotta catch a little bit of a rhythm when it comes to offense. The thing
Absolutely.
about that is when you watch it, when I'm watching that, I think we don't. If depending on what your expectations are, if you don't, if you have expectations of being competitive throughout the entire season, you have to hit the ground running.
Mhm.
You have to know exactly who you are and what you are and what your identity is, because we come into week 2 and we have to play Texas. I'm not saying Texas is unbeatable. I'm just saying we have to know what angle we're taking.
Oh
So
yeah, you
as
gotta play.
far
Yep.
as like, are we gonna run the ball? Me personally, I wanted Alex Orji to start only because I feel like I know he's not the best thrower, but I feel like when you have two quarterbacks that aren't as good, you might want to put the biggest weapon on the field, which I feel like
Mhm.
Alex Orji is the biggest weapon. Um, Watching that game, you only can gauge so much because neither one of them were starters while being at Michigan.
Mhm.
Seeing Davis Warren, he isn't JJ. So he's not JJ. Now, what I don't want him to be is I don't want him to be Tate Forcier and Stephen 3.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. I want you to
I'm with
be
you.
more like Cade McNamara. We can do something with that.
Mhm.
We can make it far with a Cade. We made it far with a Cade McNamara. Seeing that, what I took away from that, if I'm going to be completely honest, our offense moves easier with Alex Orji at quarterback.
Mhm.
It moves a little bit more fluently because he has the speed, he has the power to run. And if we're going to have an offense of dinking and dunking 2 to 5 yards or something like that, I feel like he can do that if you let him get a rhythm.
Mhm.
His second pass was in the dirt. He does not have a rhythm. Now, if you give him a few more passes or something like that, maybe he can pick up a rhythm to where he's hitting those passes, which are 2, 3, 4, 5 yards away.
Mhm.
When it came to Davis Warren, I feel like he did a great job at hitting crossing routes and hitting our tight end. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did a good job. He did a good job at that. The deep
Yes.
ball, man. Man, the deep ball, at some point, we have to be able to hit that. When we're playing
Absolutely.
great teams that in the college football, and they're not respecting that we can throw the ball, we have to be able to hit that deep. We have to at least be able to hit a 10, 15-yard out or in or a post or something deeper than that. We cannot throw it
Mhm.
behind you. We can't throw it in front of you. We cannot throw it in the dirt. We have to have that threat for them to respect our run. We're a running team for sure.
Mhm.
But we have to make you respect the run. And that's why I said Alex Orji, you're playing 11 on 11 when he's back there. This is 11 on 11. Like every person on the offensive end has to be accounted for when you have Alex Orji back there, no matter how much he can't throw the ball. You can't just, let's say if like when we had Davis Warren running read option, and the defensive end he crashes, and Davis Warren doesn't pull the ball out. You can't do that with Alex Orji. You got to honor that.
Yep.
So I'm seeing this. I'm just like, that's where you have to honor that. You have to honor the danger of him running, which will open lanes for running backs. So if we run a read option and boom, Mullings go through or Edwards go through or whoever it is at running back, if they go through, the DN just can't crash. Now it's Khalil Mullings and the linebacker. It's us, and I gotta beat my man. We can do that. If Davis Warren can run the ball, then show me, please, because we might need you to run the ball.
I don't think he can, be honest with you. I think he can move. I don't think he can move better than Cade, but he's not an athlete.
So I had that in mind, and I'm just more like, all right, these are my overthinking. This is my overthinking right here.
Go ahead, bro.
If this is what we have, if we do not believe in Alex Orji or we don't believe in Davis Warren to let that offense go, let's take our lumps early. Throw Jaden Davis in the game.
Jaden Davis one. Okay.
I can take that L. I can take that L to Texas, and I can build him up. We have a 5-star quarterback that we can build up. Who they already said made the biggest strides in camp. So if Jaden Davis is making the biggest strides in camp, I can only imagine what he does if you throw him in the fire, and we build up. And then once we start seeing the Oregons, the Ohio's, you know what I'm saying? Like once we start seeing them, he's better off now. He done took his lumps early.
Let me give you a thing about Jaden Davis, and it might change. Listen, I think this team has championship or bust expectations. People don't believe it, but they do. They want to go back to back because there's so much talent. It's so much talent on this team that it's not unattainable. Like they can go back to back. The thing is college football is so weird. You never know. You just don't. And with Jaden Davis, the thing that kills me about him is that people go, well, he shined, like he got too great too fast. So as a sophomore, he's a 5-star. In the junior year, he didn't play as great. In the senior year, they was like, well, he's still the same. So they're like, well, how great can he be? Like, and my whole thing is like, Sean Moore said it best. Like, there's nothing when he's on the field in practice. There's nothing that scares him. There's nothing that shatters his confidence. He's playing within himself. He doesn't have the strongest arm, but he's an accurate quarterback. He throws on time. That's his thing. Most dudes, you got like Orji. No disrespect to him, but he has to learn to throw it before somebody's open, not throw it when they're open. And Jaden Davis is natural for him. He's gonna throw it before you get to a spot, right? And that's where he's progressing so fast. But I do know that it was his dad even said it, even though he posted this weekend, patience is a virtue. His dad was in agreement that he wasn't gonna play this year. Like they wanted him to redshirt. They wanted him to redshirt to get used to the college game. And from people who watch him practice, I don't know how true this is because I think the defense is just too good. But they go, yeah, he's not used to the speed. It's like he can play, and I'll be like, yo, he's playing against our defense. Like, right, exactly. It's different playing against our defense than somebody else's. Yeah. And they're like, no, he has everything's to slow down for him. But they keep talking about Carter Smith, the 25 quarterback, and then Brady Hart, the 26 dude, who is going to be, I believe Brady Hart might be the #1 quarterback when it's all set in his class. That dude. That dude is a beast. But I'm like, yo, you can't overlook Jaden Davis. Like, bro, like, if you ask me who's more talented between the three, him, I'm not even mentioning Denegal because he should be a tight end or something. No disrespect, bro, but you just whatever. You got Davis Warren, Alex Orji, and Jaden Davis, I'm gonna say Jaden Davis. He's the only one. First of all, he was actually a 5-star.
Right.
Not no walk on like Jaden, like Davis Warren is. Number two, he's a natural thrower of the football.
Man.
If you block the line for him, he's gonna get the ball to where it needs to go. It bugged me out when I first heard they was gonna redshirt him because I was like, oh, this is gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I like you know this. I want Orji to start, and I was hearing good things, man. And this last week, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This last week had me thinking, oh shit, that shit. Like they said in practice, 87% for Davis Warren throwing the ball. And Alex Orji was bouncing stuff off the ground. And I'm just like, bro, what throws is you making? Like, what's making it so difficult that you can't get the ball to the receiver? And you have a strong arm. Like is it the jitters, bro?
I'm gonna tell you what I think that's what it is. I think he's a rhythm quarterback. Like, he has to. I'm gonna put him similar to Donovan Edwards. I feel like Donovan Edwards is a rhythm runner. You have to get the more runs he gets, the better he gets.
Mm-hmm.
So
I believe that. I believe that with Donovan. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I feel like if you put him back there and he ain't got to worry about if he's about to get pulled or when he missed the first couple throws or something like that, something like niggas gonna be looking at him crazy. If he doesn't have to worry about that, I feel like he's good to go. I feel like you gave him that chance. The thing is, I feel like they gave Davis Warren that chance in week 1 to not really have to look over his shoulder. He basically knew I'm the starter. Wherever I mess up, if I throw the ball, throw the ball deep and it gets picked off, I'm not getting pulled off the game and all this type of stuff. He has the confidence of not being able to get pulled out. Which
I didn't.
What?
I didn't even think about this side of it until Devin Gardner said it on Monday. I mean Tuesday. He did it on Monday. The Monday morning quarterback with Sam Webb. He was like, if y'all don't know, watch that every Monday. He breaks down the game from a quarterback's perspective. He talked about him and Denard Robinson's battle in camp. And he was like, let me tell y'all something. He said, me and Denard was best friends, roommates. Like, that's my brother. He said, but I wanted to play. Shit. I don't give a damn. But he was like, I'm telling you, as a young Devin Gardner, watching Alex Orji with the cameras on him, and he took it in stride. He was like, man, he's better than me. Like the way he took it. He said, but I can guarantee you the way he was looking, he didn't expect to not play in that game Saturday. The one play at a time shit.
Yeah,
that was not what he was told. You could tell. He's like, you could tell by his body language. Something happened in the game where they just changed. They deferred to just Davis Warren, and just forgot about him. And like that's why he said to Com, he's like, it's not a quarterback. It's not a quarterback battle. It's clear who the number one quarterback is, and it's fucked up because the other one is more talented, and you keep pulling him out. But here's the thing that who said this shit? Was it Borges? It was like, okay, let's just say you take Alex Orji, you take Davis Warren out, and you start Alex Orji, but you say you're playing both quarterbacks. Like, what you gonna put Davis Warren in to do? Because they know it's gonna be a pass.
Exactly.
So it's like I believe Devin Gardner and Bill Borges both said this, and I believe this 100%. I think Michigan ran the most vanilla ass type offense. They was gonna try to win this game and get away with it's Fresno State. We're not gonna show too much shit because right after the game, right, the press conference room more, it's like, Orji's gonna play more. We got more sets, we got more, and I'm just like, all right, if that's true, cool. Like if you got more shit you want to do, Orji, bro, don't try this. Like, don't try some shit against Texas. Don't just be out there throwing up shit and just You got to play a complete offensive game in rhythm. You just can't be like, bro, I'm throw you in for some whatever bullshit ass plays and
Yeah,
hope it works. Like this, Fresno State was where you should have just been like, we're gonna play both halves. You got one half, you got another half, and we're gonna run the offense.
that's how I see
Like
it.
not so our shit, but we're gonna run the offense and see who, and then week 2, we're gonna go with who we go with.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if they got into the game and was like Davis Warren needs more throws or whatever the fuck they was doing, but I feel bad for Alex Orji. I do, because I feel bad for Donovan Edwards. Because niggas is out here talking about he can't run. And I'm like, bro, he like Alex Borges
You
said,
got
like Borges said, he doesn't Donovan Edwards, he can run inside. It was doing, he's like, everybody say run
yeah,
outside. Like, no, he can run inside. The problem is that, like you said, you gotta let him get serious.
yeah. You got to give him some. You got to get him a rhythm. He needs a rhythm. There's rhythm runners. There's certain people that you can just put in and boom, they break out their first run or first 2 runs or something. But you have some that needs that rhythm and it starts to pick up. He's a rhythm runner. And then we
Yeah, he
got
definitely he definitely be bouncing out and be gone.
yeah, it's we got man the Davis. I told my brother this, bro. Like, and you know my brother, like he's just as big a Michigan fan as you and me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, before the season started, and I was worried about this experiment because we're coming into week 1 and we have so many interchangeable parts, but we have a tough schedule early. So we're getting to the point where our coach is saying they don't know who's gonna start here. I'm hoping that they just saying this more than likely. Like, I don't know who's gonna start at quarterback. Well, I don't know who's gonna start at center, and I don't know who's gonna start at tackle. Like, no, we need to figure this shit out. We need to. Y'all need to make these
I said
motherfuckers
the
class
same
and
thing.
get
I
this
was
shit together
saying the
before the
same
season
shit.
starts.
I
Like,
was
we
saying the
can't,
same shit.
huh?
I was saying the same shit. Like
Like,
I
bro,
wasn't
like
outwardly saying it, but I'm just like I'm not say anything because I'm just like, yo, this shit here.
certain shit has to be figured out, and this is coaching. This is more coaching. Like, all right, motherfuckers, like we don't know this now, but we're gonna figure this out, and we're going to be prepared when week 1 comes. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if it came down to the quarterback, like I told my brother, I was like, dog, listen, if I'm scared, because I'm telling him why. I told him before the game, I'm like, I'm scared because if Alex Orji isn't starting, and I'm telling you, this is our biggest threat to threaten teams, and we're starting a former walk-on and fourth string quarterback between Orgy, Tuttle, JJ, and then
Mm-hmm.
whatever who ever want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now our former walk-on fourth string quarterback is our starting quarterback. I was like, we might be in trouble. We might. Now, can he manage? Hopefully, he does get better. Please, I really do. I want him to be better. I hope that from
I
what I've
think he
seen.
can. I think
So
he will be. I
I
think he
had
will
this
be.
thing. So when JJ was a backup quarterback to K, and I used to tell Jamar this all the time. I used to tell my brother, put JJ in the game. The reason
Mm-hmm.
why I was more like that when before JJ took his spot is because it wasn't that I don't really look at stats. I'm looking at can you hit the throws when we need you to hit the throw. So it could be shit. For all I give a fuck, you could be 1 for 15. But if you hit that one throw that we needed you to hit when the game is needed, I will appreciate that. And K, for me, wasn't hitting those throws. And I used to tell my brother that I liked it. Like, yes, I understand he's efficient and everything. You see the stats, boom, boom. But when we needed that third down throw, he could not hit it 3 times in a row or something. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be like that.
Mm-hmm. He
I'm
got
feeling
on his
like
eyes.
Davis Warren is like, oh shit, I need you to hit this throw. I need you to hit this throw.
The
So
difference is Davis Warren has actually been in the program like 3 years.
he's been in the program, and that's my issue. So
It's like, bro, how good are
you've been
you?
sitting behind JJ for 3 years, and this is what we got out of that.
That's why I was reading message boards. Somebody was like, "Yo," is somebody said, "I know Jaden. I mean, if Davis Warren and Orgy, y'all don't trust the throw, Jaden Davis can't be no worse than this shit." Like,
Can't
and
be. That was my whole point. I'm like, if we
I
have two
laughed
people
so
that
hard when I
couldn't,
read that shit.
we couldn't develop you in 3 years, and we are one of the top developing players schools, and we wasn't able to develop you in 3 years. You might just not be it. I want you to be it because I want to win, but I want to win at all costs. So if we have to throw, I swear, if we do have to play Jaden Davis, I would love to. If that's our best chance at winning, I'm with it. The reason why I thought Orgy is our best chance at winning, sometimes you just have to play towards your personnel on what you have. So
Yeah.
like, I understand Michigan football. We hard nosed, we this, we that, we going straight at you. But Orgy opens up the playbook a little bit wider for me, a little bit more. You get to turn a little bit more pages. You get to do a little bit more motions. You get to see who's in man, who's in zone, or anything like that. Oh, we're gonna do an in and around with you know, we're gonna do an in and around with our receiver with Bell or Samaj. We're gonna have them come around, do an in and out running. We can fake this. We can do this. Orgy can go this way. Edwards can go this way. Samaj can go this way. Like, you can do a lot of moving parts when you have that threat. Like, there could be a lot of movement with your offense when you have a running threat at quarterback. They can't focus on one thing. When it comes, watching that game, I seen at sometimes Fresno's safeties playing at 7 to 8 yards. That's close. Like, you up on us. Your safeties is at 7, 8 yards. They're not even at 10.
Not
They
respecting it. Not respecting it.
They're not respecting it. That's what I'm like, look how close they are. Like, they
They're
don't
not
respect it.
respecting
So
it.
you telling me I have a non-athletic quarterback back there, and I'm hoping, I swear, I'm hoping this is just a bag of wood, like this type of game for him, because I hope it actually gets better if he's our starter. But I'm not the most athletic quarterback, to say the least. And if I am at quarterback and I can't hit deep throws, where am I a threat? How am I a threat? Like, how am I a threat if y'all playing 7 to 8 yards? I can't throw the ball over your head. I can't run the ball. So now, boom. Oh yeah, we got it. Linebacker. Yeah, we don't need no spy on him. We don't need no spy on him. Let's focus on Edwards. Let's focus on Samaj. Let's focus on Colston Loveland. Let's double team Colston. That's the security
Man,
blanket.
and
That's what we want to bring across the
I
field. You
don't
feel what I'm
want
saying?
that. I don't want that to happen on Saturday with Colson. I don't want them to be like, "Yo, we're just gonna double team him."
We just gonna double team. We're gonna take him
And
out of the game.
here,
We gonna make
I'm
him hit
gonna
that
say,
deep throw.
here's what I've been. I didn't even realize this shit until they brought it up yesterday. I was listening to the radio and it was like, remember a couple years? What was it? It was a couple years back, and we played Maryland at Maryland. I think it was the first time we beat them. Was it the first time we beat Ohio State? And Donovan Edwards had 10 catches and 100 some yards. And I'm just like, and they're like, "Yo, what happened? Like, why did y'all stop? Y'all know this dude is a 5-star receiver. Like, why? What? So I'm hoping Saturday their plan is to use Donovan Edwards the whole game and use him on mismatches because I'll spread him out however y'all need to, how many times you need to, and just let him be a weapon because the dude catches everything that comes to him. And
I say this.
I will put Mullings on the field with him. I'll put Mullings at running back, put Edwards at slaughter, whatever the hell you want to do it, and out wide, however you want to do it. And I would make Texas, because Texas has a power defense. They don't have a finesse defense. Their defensive line is just, I'm gonna get to the quarterback.
Yep.
And I will make sure that they understand we got weapons on the outside. But Samaj Morgan, I've heard so many good things about him on camp. What's the old boy? Tyler Morris.
Tyler Morris, yeah.
Without a doubt, wide receiver one in everybody's eyes. You got I love Fred Moore. I don't know why he don't get the. I'm still pissed he underthrew him on a fucking interception. Because Who said it was Devin Gardner said he was at camp. Fred Moore was beating everybody deep. Because that's it's not just his speed, because he's fast, he's not super fast.
Yeah.
The thing is, he knows how to run routes. He knows how to get his route is how he gets open. And I'm just like, okay, I could trust that. But I'm just like, we get to game 1, and I'm looking at his offense, and I'm like, yo, I'm something don't seem right. This is why I reserve I'm not gonna say much. Because I'm just like, something don't seem right. I told my boy like that, I said, bro, is it me or did something just not seem? Because I've heard all camp the defense say, yo, they've been getting the better out of us. They got the best out of us in camp. They got the best out of us in the scrimmage. They 3-4 days in a row, they was beating us. And these is the Will Johnson, the linebackers. They're like, yo, they opened up the offense. They was doing different things we ain't know. So I'm hoping that Saturday they go, okay, this is us. We're gonna run an offense that's 2024-ish, not 1995, and we're gonna spread it out. We're gonna do different things. Because when I hear Will Johnson say, yo, Kirk Campbell opened it up. Like they was throwing the ball. They was doing other things. And here's another thing. I just said his name, Will Johnson. Man, let me call this fool out. Rico Beard, Mike Valenti, 97.1. Bro, to sit there and say that Will Johnson was getting cooked on Saturday is to not know him at all. I knew that watching the game. I knew watching the game what he was doing. He's they was playing vanilla defense and he was just bored. He was trying shit.
Yeah, he was trying. He
was literally jumping routes,
he was
hoping, and then he got the right one. He baited the quarterback to that interception.
Mm-hmm.
He literally was just baiting him.
Yeah,
he was doing that shit the whole night, and I'm like,
waiting on the pick six.
Yeah, he was doing that. He's not gonna play like that on Saturday. And he even said it. He even said, "Yo, the big game is when we play our best." Let's get to Saturday. I know that the defense is gonna. I don't think Texas is gonna score 20 points. Honestly,
crazy thing is, an hour before I hopped on here, I just had that discussion.
I don't think they're scoring 20 points.
He was like, he could see Texas scoring 21, and I was like, I don't.
If they get 21, hats off to them.
Hats off to you, but I said if they do score 21, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You ain't going further than that.
21.
Yeah, and that's the only worry is I hope can we get 21.
So all right, so Texas, let's roll into the Texas game. Our way to beat them again, control the clock.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be able to control the clock. So if we are able to pick up first downs, however we're able to pick them up, we are good. We are in the best position. Now we do have to put points on the board along with that. At the end of those drives, points.
You gotta score.
You gotta score. But we have to be able to control the clock. Keep our defense fresh. If our defense is fresh the entire game, you're getting whooped. It's over. Like,
yeah, all right. Go ahead.
The 2000 Ravens, if you kept what they said, the 2000 Ravens said, give us 10 points.
Give us 10 points. That's it. Give us 10 points at the game over with. And that's how the defense feels. The defense. And man, hold on. I just forgot something. It popped in my goddamn head. And I said it before the game. The player who I wanted to see play the most, Jayson Barham.
Yeah.
Dog, that is who Michigan has always needed at linebacker.
He putting the pressure
that
on.
Dude can run. Like,
I'm like, bro, about the stats. I'm like, I don't care about the stats. I see him.
He's chasing the quarterback the whole game. It's like, bro, like, how is he getting there so fast? We got Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, Derek Moore, Josiah Stewart. We got Rayshawn Benny, defensive tackle.
Yeah.
We got Jason. I'm not worried about the defense. Like even Jair Hill, first game at quarterback played. I'm not.
I'm not worried at all about.
I think everybody is worried about the. I think everybody is like, bro, Can we
about
score
Michigan, what we gonna
21
do
points?
defensively? We gonna take away your biggest strength. We gonna make you one dimensional, and you cannot be a
They
one.
want to throw the ball too.
They like the. That's what I was just about to say. That's what you like to do. You like to throw the ball. Can you run the ball? Because from what I know with Texas, you down your first string running back, first string running back. You lost your star running back from last season. So if you can't run the ball on us, it is a wrap. You probably gonna score. I don't know. You might score 10 like Fresno.
My homeboy bullish on this game. He's like Michigan with my double digits. I believe. Okay, we're gonna do this a couple more minutes and then we're gonna get off.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do my prediction. I think foot to the fire. What I think is gonna happen Saturday? I think Michigan's gonna actually show up because I believe you a Warriors fan. I'm a Heat fan. I'm a Bron fan. I believe in championship swagger. I believe that if you show up on my field, on my court in a big game, and you might be the more talented team, I think that's when the stars play the best. And I think Michigan is going to – Donovan Edwards, every time everybody say he does bad, a big game, he does something crazy, 2-3 touchdowns. So I think he shows up. I think Warren I think Warren will play more than Orji, but I think Orji will get a couple series. I think he'll get some series, not plays this time. And I think that I think whoever plays better at quarterback in this game, however they use them, whether it's Orji running and RPOs and all that and scoring, whoever plays better in this game, I think is not going to give back the title of starting quarterback. I think this is the game. I think if you beat Texas with whomever winning the game, they're gonna be QB1. We're just gonna roll with it like that, and somebody just gonna be mad and sad and But my score is, God damn, I
got mine.
I'm gonna go. Fuck, man, we do got a kicker. I'm gonna go 27. I'm gonna go Michigan. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go Michigan 31, Texas 19. And I'm gonna give them total 50 points. And I'm being nice with Texas. I don't think they're scoring that much. To be honest. I really don't think they're scoring that much, honestly.
This is my score. I have 24-17. I have 24-17. I don't 17 points might be a lot for me. I love the defense. Like the defense, we can't turn the ball over for one. So just our only thing. We cannot turn the ball over.
Don't turn the ball over. We'll be fine.
The ball. So I'm gonna go 24-17 for now.
24-17. I got 31-19. We both don't believe Texas is gonna score that much. We both being generous.
I feel like that defense is too good. That defense is too good. I think,
and the reason why I say 19, in all honesty, is because I know that even in the championship game, Michigan is gonna bust the coverage. They're gonna bust the coverage.
Go ahead. I'm about to talk some shit.
They're gonna bust the coverage, and somebody gonna end up open. And that's how I give them an extra touchdown. I think they'll get an easy one for some stupid shit. But I ain't too confident in their offense.
I'm about to just say it, Mike. Look, man. If you one of these soft ass conferences, if you the Pac-12 or you the goddamn Big 12, bro, you not fucking with us. Like majority of the time, y'all not fucking with us. Y'all are like those conferences are what do you call that? Soft.
They finesse.
Huh?
They finesse.
They finesse.
Yep, so it's basketball on grass with them.
Defensively, the same confidence that I have versus Washington, I have the same confidence versus Texas.
Oh, me too.
That passing shit just don't work for us. Like you have to be a physical team. You gonna have to be Georgia, Alabama. You gonna have to grit it out. You can't just be out here finesse, passing, pass. Like no, that's not gonna
they don't.
I'm sorry, you can't beat Michigan like that. You just can't.
Rick Neuheisel, man. Before I get off of this, Rick Neuheisel, you talking about What the fuck he just say? Sarkeesian building the Alabama of the bro. Shut the fuck up. Like,
They don't get the fuck
like,
out of here.
yeah,
The same way how I felt about Oregon coming in, which I didn't understand the hype of Oregon coming to the Big Ten.
me neither. I didn't get it either. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand
said, what the fuck? Like, this is the team that you were just getting your ass whooped to. We just whooped their ass. Like you was getting your ass whooped by Washington.
We beat the shit out of Washington, and I think nobody outside of Michigan seen that coming. Every Michigan fans like, oh, we gonna blow them out.
That's like, and they were giving Washington. I'll go back to that. They were giving Washington the benefit of being the best O line. Like, that's not the best O line. You're just getting the ball out fast.
Yeah, They that I don't think after I listened to some shit after that game, and I believe everybody's like, even pundits was like, yeah, honestly, nobody believed it was the best O line. They just got the award because you ain't want to give it to Michigan. Wasn't as good as they were. He wanted to give it to somebody else. Like, they're okay. I guess they're okay. Like, it's one of those awards, man.
Like, yeah, you getting the ball out in 2 seconds. Okay,
you're not playing good defenses. Who you playing in the Pac-12 that you play defense?
Playing not a goddamn defense in the motherfucking Pac-12.
Man, fuck them, man. Listen, bro.
I see this. I see the Big 12 the same way. You are not. You were Texas. I understand Texas did beat Alabama last year, but that's when Alabama didn't have a quarterback. Like, they weren't set on who their quarterback was, and that's the main reason why I want to be set on what we're doing when we're playing them. Like, you have to have a plan. You just can't go out there and be like, we're gonna figure it out. Like, no, you can't do that.
They got them early in the season. They got Bama earlier in the season. They would have played them later in the season. They wouldn't have won.
They got smacked.
They wouldn't have won later in the season. And that's why I'm looking at us like, man.
I want to go into this game Saturday. I hope that we have what we're doing and we're playing towards our strengths on the team. We have speed on the outside. Let's use Orji a little bit more, because once he got in the game, we seen what that was. Every time he ran that ball, 8 to 10 yards, something around that. He got a nice chunk of yards. So if I can pick – all I'd be saying is to control the clock, all you got to do is pick up a first down. So if I can
control the clock, don't turn the ball over.
4 yards or more every time I run the ball, that's it. You wrapped up. You are wrapped up. 4 yards or more every down, you done. You're done.
We both in agreement.
Boom. We got third and short. We got third and short every time.
We both in agreement that Texas, I think they overhyped. Like most teams. I think Georgia's overhyped. I just think that I don't know how good the SEC is right now anymore, honestly.
Let me say one more thing about Texas. This is been my whole thing of us being overlooked. Yes, we lost some of our top players, but we have a system. We have a farm of us developing players and having a system. All those other teams, besides Georgia to a certain extent, or in Alabama, all those other teams, from Oregon to a Texas to a Ohio.
Yep.
They all had a dependent player that you had to depend on. Those players are gone. Bo Nix, gone. Bucky Irvin, gone. Xavier Worthy for Texas, the fastest motherfucker in the world, gone. Running back, gone. These are security blankets that you have that are gone. Like I tell motherfuckers all the time, Ohio State losing to us, it was never about talent. Motherfucker, like, you had Marvin Harrison and CJ Stroud. I like CJ Stroud. He just couldn't beat us.
Yeah, CJ Stroud was nice. That's the best of the bunch to me. Out of all the quarterbacks, he was the best of the bunch.
Beat us. So you were relying on something. It's not about what talent you brought in. A lot of motherfuckers was bringing in. A lot of people brought in a lot of transfers. We put people in new positions, but you just gonna give everybody else a pass for bringing in transfers?
It bugged me out. What bugs me out, and I was saying this to some of my boys, is you say Michigan lost a lot as if Georgia and Bama don't lose the same amount of players every fucking year. Yeah. And I'd be like, yo, they lost the same amount of players. They or you know what I'm saying? It doesn't. I understand y'all like the SEC, and I get it. I get it, and their recruiting classes are what they are, but quiet is kept, Georgia. If anybody in here, Georgia fans, listen to this podcast, I hope it gets to y'all. Shamari Earls, who's going to end up being a 5-star cornerback, who chose y'all over us. Y'all might want to send him a phone call or two because he's still wondering about Michigan. Because y'all do what y'all always do. Y'all say we didn't have a cornerback in his class, so we need you. But yet on the depth chart, when he looks at it, he's like, yo, where y'all need me at? Because at Michigan, Will Johnson even told me you can be me next year. You can come as a true freshman and play. They throwing dudes 4 or 5 dudes ahead of you before you see the field. You can actually start as a 5-star corner next year. And that's the thing. When he did it, when he chose him over us, I was kind of like, I didn't even say nothing bad. I was just like, yo, he's gonna come back. And then everybody's saying, y'all watch this one, watch this flip. It's not the imminent or nothing like that, but he's watching. He's watching, and on top of this, let me say this because I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, and we just had a fucking 1st-round pick bust at safety from Georgia, bro. What defensive backs y'all putting out better than Michigan's? What the fuck is y'all looking at when y'all talk about they defensive line, they linebackers?
Man,
motherfucking corners and safeties from Georgia that y'all can think about.
I'm ready for Saturday. Motherfuckers gonna see. They gonna see.
Man, listen.
Like, defensively, you're about to see. Offensively,
24.
I want to.
Offensively is the I might do a video Friday because I gotta get some more scoops on the practice, bro. Listen. I'm gonna do a video Friday, and it's gonna probably be more offensive than anything else. But you 24-17, and you was just giving them points. I'm 31-19. I gave them points my damn self. I want to say the championship game score 34-13. I want to or 31, whatever it was. I want to say that, but I actually like Sarkisian. I think he's a good offensive mind, but he ain't gonna be Michigan. I just put it like that. He ain't gonna be Michigan. Michigan beats Texas. Y'all heard it here on the channel. Yeah, man. Any lasting thoughts before we end this video?
Hey, man, we this Saturday tells us everything we need to know. So, however this goes, you take this from that game. I'm not saying we win this game, you can damn near wrap this fucking season up. If we win this game like I think we win this game, wrap it up.
They don't want to see that.
The fuck up. Now, if we lose, big if.
Whew.
You learn what you got and you learn what you have to do to win these next games.
Absolutely.
I got us in the playoffs.
Oh, me too. I think regardless, we're going in the playoffs.
I got the playoffs.
I'm still young. The last game of the season, I might worry about them.
The last thing, my overreaction was, man, fuck, we still won 30-10. That's a nice. The spread was 21. We won 30-10. Fresno is a good team, and they might even be in the playoffs. So people are just flicking their nose that was Fresno. Fresno is a decent team. And
that's gonna be their lowest score all year.
Exactly.
That's gonna be the lowest points all year.
Yeah.
And I think people who follow fucking football, who actually will follow football, would know that. Like, they're actually a good. This is not a scrub Michigan started with. Like, it actually was a decent team to play.
Towards the end of last season, they went on a loser streak. They ended up being what, 9-4?
Yep, that was 9-4.
Not like, but no, that's a good football team, and we won 30-10. We almost covered the spread. As a better, we almost covered the spread. We almost covered. We
would have covered a motherfucking underthrow fucking Frederick Moore touchdown.
We should have, and we should have covered the spread. So, what should have been 37 points, 37-10, I take that.
I'm still sick about that, man. By the way,
I take
shout
that.
out. Shout out to all the Michigan fans that's gonna watch this video. We're gonna do more of these. We might do some basketball in the future because I almost didn't have him on today. We were talking crazy. But that's my brother, man. Deuce, Kern Deuce. Till next time, brother. Salute.
Yep, get with me, man. Go Blue.
Yes, sir.